All right, let's get right into it. So, we've all had fun with AI image generators, right? But what happens when you need to go from just, messing around to actually building something professional? That's what we're going to unpack here. What's really under the hood of a platform like Nano Banana Pro that makes it work for serious commercial use?
And it's a great question, isn't it? Because you've probably been there. You're trying to mock up something for a client or a marketing campaign, and you just hit a wall. The tools are fun for sure. They're super creative, but they just don't have that precision, that reliability you absolutely need for professional work.
And this slide just nails the classic frustrations. You ask for a simple sign that says coffee, and it comes back spelled, well, not like that. Or you create a character you love, and in the very next image, they look like their long-lost cousin. This is exactly where those consumer-grade tools start to fall apart for any real business application.
And that's where Nano Banana Pro comes into the picture. It's designed to be the answer to those problems. The sources make it really clear. This isn't just a minor upgrade. It's a total shift in thinking, from a toy to a professional tool that's built from the ground up to deliver that accuracy and consistency everyone's been asking for.
So, what's the secret sauce? How does it actually do it? Well, this is the key idea for today. It's not about one single all-powerful AI model. The real magic is in its architecture. It's a dual system. Think of it like having two different specialized engines that can work on their own or team up for the perfect result. Let's break down that first engine.
So first up, we have Engine 1, which is basically the Cloud Studio. You can think of this as your master artist, your creative genius. This is the one you turn to when every single pixel matters and the quality has to be absolutely perfect.
The technical name for this is the Gemini 3 Pro Image API. Now, it lives up in the cloud, and its entire job is to be the heavy lifter. It's all about delivering that top-tier, reliable, and super controllable output that design teams and businesses actually need to get work done.
And this is where it gets really incredible. Look at the level of control we're talking about here. You're not just vaguely describing a scene anymore. You are literally directing a virtual photo shoot. You can call out the exact lighting, specify the lens, set the camera angle, and finally, you get perfect text and characters that actually stay consistent from one shot to the next.
And the final output? We're talking Ultra HD, 4K resolution. What that really means is that the images it creates are sharp enough for a professional keynote, for a high-res website banner, or even for print marketing materials. This is way, way beyond your standard social media post.
Okay, so if the Cloud Studio is the brainy master artist, what about the second engine? Meet the Edge Accelerator. Now, this one isn't about getting the most beautiful, pristine image possible. This is all about raw, unfiltered speed and efficiency. It's the muscle to the Cloud Studio's brain. See, this engine isn't up in the cloud somewhere. It's a physical chip that's built right into the device itself. It's called a Neural Processing Unit, or NPU. Just think of it as a special processor that's been designed to do one thing and one thing only: run AI models at absolutely blazing speeds. And how fast are we talking? Well, this NPU is rated at 6 TOPS. That stands for trillions of operations per second. It's just a mind-boggling amount of processing power that gives the device these incredible instant reflexes for any AI task you throw at it. So what do you do with all that power? Well, it's perfect for things that need to happen right now, on the device. Stuff like applying a style filter to a live video feed, or instantly upscaling a photo from low-res to high-res. And maybe the best part? Because it's all happening locally, there's zero cost per image. It's fast, it's efficient, and it's free to run over and over.
But here's where it gets really, really smart. You don't have to choose between the artist and the accelerator. The real power move here is using them together. This is what they call a hybrid workflow.
This slide just lays it out perfectly. The Cloud Studio is all about high-fidelity, beautiful creation. The Edge Accelerator is all about instant, real-time processing. They're two totally different tools designed for two totally different jobs. And this table from the expert report really breaks it down. If you need max resolution, the Cloud is your champion with 4K. But if you need speed and low cost, the Edge NPU wins, hands down, with basically zero latency and no fee every time you use it. And just notice the hardware part. With the Cloud, the device is just sending data. With the Edge, it's firing up that powerful, dedicated 6 TOPS NPU.
So the whole point is how you chain them together. A pro workflow could look just like this. You capture an image, then you use that speedy NPU to instantly upscale it or clean it up.
Then you send that already perfected image up to the cloud for the really complex creative part. You get the best of both worlds.
Okay, but just having two amazing engines isn't quite enough for a true professional setup. You need a way to control and, more importantly, automate that entire process from beginning to end. And that, well, that requires a whole different set of tools. And this is what a pro's toolkit actually looks like. Instead of just clicking buttons in an app, professionals are using command line tools to script every single step. They're controlling the camera with precision, they're tuning AI models specifically for that super fast NPU, and they're automating all the final formatting. It's all about building a repeatable pipeline. This quote from the report just says it all, doesn't it? For pro results, you need a process that you can script, that is reliable, and that is fully automated. It's about building a machine that cranks out consistent quality, not just hoping for one lucky shot with a really good prompt. And that right there is the biggest takeaway. Making that leap from a toy to a real tool means you have to move beyond just thinking about clever prompts. It means you're taking control of the entire creation pipeline, from the moment an image is captured all the way to the final export. So it really leaves us with this final thought to chew on. When you have a system where all the slow, high-quality work is handled by this powerful cloud brain, and all the fast, reactive stuff is handled by an on-device reflex, what does that make possible? What new kinds of real-time, high-fidelity creative apps are we going to see? That right there is the frontier that's opening up as we speak.